are they looking for? A cat? A dog, look. This motherfucker's is, hey. Look how pretty she is. She's cute. Beautiful. Welcome. You don't look as good as she does. I'm sorry? Nah, I'm good guy orders. You from the 41st precinct? Yeah, I just left court being arrested. Y'all arrested me right in front of the precinct. For recording you. Disorderly conduct. But you guys aren't tyrants, right? Was you there that night? You work at the 401? What's your name? David. Nice to meet you.
What happened? What happened that day?
I was recording the cars in front of the 401. The cars. Because they know me. I record you guys all the time. And they didn't like me. The guy came out, flashed his flashlight.
I don't know what's up with the recording thing, not with you, but and this happens all the time, with the recording, And I feel like, and if anything, it's worse, and I don't need to be in your space, but it's always like,
you're fine, I came up to you.
You know what I mean? I know what I mean, but I feel like it's always, it's worse. This, I can lose everything.
What do you mean? Nah, somebody say you're too cute and you know it. She is beautiful.
I'm like, oh, okay, live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Okay, I'm like, you better put a filter there.
Nah, I'm live.
I'm tired.
So what was you saying? You don't know why the police officers respond like that?
Or whoever arrested you, because I think we get it all the time, so it's not that deep.
Right.
To me, it's not that deep.
You know what I don't understand is that you guys swore an oath to protect and serve our rights, protect and serve the Constitution. So if you see me just exercise my rights on the sidewalk, why do you feel the need to come try to exert some authority over me that you don't have? Why don't you take your oath seriously and honor my rights and protect my rights? So the guy can't flash. One, he did prior restraint. You can't flash your flashlight into my camera. Once you flash your flashlight into my camera, you're automatically violating my rights. You're fine. So I just, this is the precinct that I beat the case for. Yeah, so once you flash your flashlight into my camera, as soon as you do that, you're violating my rights because you're prohibiting me from exercising my rights. So, yeah, once you flash your flashlight, so I said, you know what prior restraint is? And he put the camera down. He said, oh, I know this guy. He records us all the time. That right there lets me know that you know who I am. And then his partner came up to me. He said, yo, you gotta beat it. You gotta go. I said, why? Am I committing a crime? Am I detained? He said, no, I'm giving you a lawful order. I said, what law am I breaking? Because the lawful order, there has to be a law that you're enforcing. Not just because you think you're the law. You know what I mean?
That's good. You gotta get that.
They caught they found the cat. Is there a cat or a dog?
There's a cat inside the floorboard of the car. So it's not in the tire, but it's in the, I don't know how to the bottom of the car.
Oh, you need a jack.
That's what they said, but because it's not a department vehicle, they don't want to, be...
He should jack his own car up. Right. So he said, oh, I know this guy. He records us all the time. So then his partner came over.
Is Big? Is here? Oh, the baby cat? Okay.
Told me that, oh, you got to go. I said, why? I'm just recording. And he said, oh, you're not going to go? I said, no, I'm not. At that point, I have to stand on my rights because... Yeah. So he arrested me for disorderly conduct, and I just left court. They dismissed that shit, so now I have to sue him. Because there's no way he's gonna... we have to hold our government accountable, you know what I mean? So I record for many reasons. I record to educate, I record to build transparency, watch you guys, make sure you guys are doing a good job. And not just cops. I don't just record cops. I record government workers, mayors, everybody. I just did an interview with the mayor at New Rochelle a few days ago. So it's like I'm not just recording you guys. You know what I mean? I record all government workers. To open that gap, to bridge that gap. You know what I mean? But that was crazy.
It don't gotta be
I'm not rude. I'm polite everywhere I go. So like, if you give me respect, I'll give you respect. If you're being a tyrant, then I'm gonna stay in my ground. I'm not gonna let them. And a lot of them do that intimidation tactics. That bullying and shit. Yeah. But yeah, so I guess they got mad because a few of my videos went viral for the 41, just because they tried that intimidation shit and it didn't work. And then like me trying to educate them on the laws that they're supposed to know and they didn't know it, and then making the So now internally, I guess it goes around, he recorded you too. Yeah, he recorded me too. The video went crazy. Yeah, it must be right. But you honor the oath that you took to the Constitution. The Constitution is the highest law of the land. That's above everything else. So I seen it. I was just hoping nobody was getting violated. You know what I mean?
No, we're just trying to take a cat out of my car.
Do you have a car, Lopez?
I get money inside. I'll go get it.
Okay, no problem. How long you been on the force?
6 years. But I'm leaving soon. Get that out there. I'm like,
You leaving soon?
Yeah.
Where you going? Good. You still be a public. You going to public school or private? Still be a public servant. I don't really deal with schools though. Schools is different. It's public. You can gain access, but you have to be like conducting business there. And then they have these things. You can't. It's a lot. And I don't do that children stuff. I got children, so.
How many?
3.
3? How old are you?
I'm almost at 26.
Oh?
Can you believe
You said
that?
I want you.
Shit, it's been a long time. I'll be 34. Yeah, in September. So they just trying to save a cat. Yeah, I just had a conversation with this cop. I went into that building on 161, and he was trying to say that, private buildings, this public entity, the New York Law Department, state law department is in there, and what I'm trying to tell him is, even though it's a private building, there's a public entity there, and the public has to have access to that entity.
Yeah.
He's trying to say that the private building can stop me from getting access to the public entity, and I'm telling him that you can't do that. And once a private building leases its building to a public entity, the whole building becomes public. Well,
From what it sounds like, yes, but I don't know.
so I'm trying to tell him, like, you can't deny me public services.
And what happened? Like,
No, we just had a conversation, but I was there before, and the cops escorted me out the building. I was in a public area, at a public entity, no private entities, and they unlawfully threatened me with arrest to get me out of a public building. So I went back to do a revisit, and thank you. It says hope.
this little, I remember when I was a kid, like watching the show.
You know what that is?
That was a Looney Tunes, something like that, of that channel, but I don't remember.
The Animaniacs. How old are you? How old are you? Wow, God bless you. So there's nothing going on here, just they trying to get a cat from underneath a car. You know Officer Lyons?
He works at nighttime?
No, daytime. At the 401, he has dreads. And when he took me into the precinct,
He was the arresting officer?
no, Lyons made one of my videos,
Okay.
and that shit went viral.
What did he do?
And then just, trying to tell me I can't film the cars. You're fine.
Hello? Where are we going now? Oh, you sure? Okay. Okay. Bye.
Just telling me I can't film the cars. I can't touch the car, he's saying. And then his partner said, yo, I'm going to tell you to move, and if you don't move, I'm going to move you. I said, oh, yeah? I said, if you touch me unlawfully with no lawful reason, I can defend myself. He said, how? Then he moved on from the moving me part. He didn't want to touch me no more after that. I'm like, what's the point of, why are you threatening me with force? For what? Because I'm filming the car from the sidewalk? I was like, come on, guys, like, but I try to open the dialogue, I try to have the conversation, like, what makes you, like, why would you threaten me with force? Like, so, you know, I'm not just out here trying to make people look bad, I'm trying to communicate and educate, you know what I mean? But a lot of the officers that I've run into, and I'm not saying every officer, because there are good officers, clearly, have that ego, and it comes from maybe the sergeants or lieutenants, and then, like, if you don't follow the unlawful orders, then it's like, oh, does he work for IA? Look at him, like he's like a kiss ass in a department, and you don't want to be uncomfortable at work. So sometimes, where you may disagree with what your sergeant's telling you, you might have to do it because of the stigma that might get attached to you in the precinct. You know what I mean? So it's, and then again, like, it's New York City, so you guys run across a lot of criminals. Oh, look, yay! And it's a black cat, too. Where's the Chinese restaurant?
You said the Chinese restaurant?
Look, he's climbing again. That cat is crazy. So the cat was saved. I'm gonna end this live now.
This episode.
Yeah. God bless the cat. Oh, he's sneaking out again. The cat is sneaking out the cage again.
That was a bum ass cage.
That cage is mad big. The cage is too big for the cat. He's gonna keep escaping. Yeah, the cat is safe. Oh, they put cat food. He's like, I don't want that shit. All right, guys, till next time. He's scared to death because of the cops. He's like, don't violate my rights, cops.
Again, I see you. What's up? Good. Every time. I'm sorry, I'm recording.
All right.